All right, and we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to stream number 5? Question mark? Is that what I put on the Instagram story? Stream number 5
Yep.
of the 90-day novel challenge. I am your host, Cody. I am attempting to write the first draft of my first fantasy book in 90 days, and this is a really special stream. And not just because I have really amazing guests, but also because tonight is the night that we are going to crack the 10,000 word mark. So that is super exciting. The first 10K words of Act 1 are almost drafted, and they will be drafted by the end of this stream. But if you're in the chat tonight, we're going to be doing 2 sprints. Don't know how long those sprints are going to be. We might get caught up yapping. We're just going to kind of follow the vibes. So if you're here for the vibes, we're so glad you're here with us tonight. But let me learn how to speak first. Let my guests introduce themselves while I say hello to the chat. So we'll start with Sierra and we'll just work our way around. Oh, and just say who you are and what you're going to be working on tonight.
Okay. Well, I am Sierra. If you don't know me, Sierra D. Hill on YouTube. I am, I'm a writer trying to get my debut out there for publishing. So yeah, that's just pretty much me. Tonight I'm working on my project Greytown story, kind of like a horror kind of vibes to it. That's what I love to write. Speculative fiction. So yeah, that's me. That's what I got.
Hi, I'm Charlie, or Charlie Really Writes here on YouTube. And yeah, I'm currently working on a dark fantasy with psychological and horror-like elements. And I will be drafting today if I can make my brain work.
Amen. If we could all be so lucky as to actually have our brains function. I love that. And I didn't say, but I am currently drafting Project Purple. And like I said, it is a fantasy, but I am at the point in the story where I am getting to describe like the monsters for the first time. Like we're hearing this like firsthand recount of someone who survived an attack, and they're like survived not only this like horde of monsters, but also like jumping into these lethal waters after their island was sinking into the ocean, and they appeared on the shore, and we got to investigate and like interrogate them, and so it was just really fun to do that. They're really spooky and scary, and yeah. But that is what I'm working on, is the scene directly after that, where they're waking up and they have to tell everybody what's going on, and they're going to rally the village. But my goal for this stream is to map out the characters that we want to see. I was telling Sierra this off, I think before Charlie joined in, but I'm trying to map out all of the side characters that we're going to see in this next scene, because it's going to be a big scene. And I want our main character to at least like notice them in the crowd before we really like get to know who they are once we're actually embarking on the mission that we're going to find out about in this next scene. So that's what I'm working on tonight. So, fun little icebreaker question. What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh my God.
That's hard. Oh my God, I love scary movies.
Me too.
So I know I'm obsessed. So I might even have a hard time answering my own question.
You know what? I think I got it already off the top.
Okay, take it away, Sierra.
I'm gonna go with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay. Why? What is it about it that like makes it top tier in your?
We talking about the very first ones, first of all, but
like the OGs.
Yes, the OGs. I think because it's like that reality mixed with monster type of thing. Like this could be like, which I mean, it's based off of a real,
Isn't it based off
person.
Ed Gein, the one who they made the Netflix documentary or
Yes.
TV show about?
Yes. So yeah, I think that's why I like it, because it's that reality with it.
Speaking of, have y'all watched that show yet?
Yes.
I don't know.
Me and Clark are on episode 6 or 7, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It just,
Strange.
I think I keep thinking it can't get worse, and
Right.
then it does, and I'm like last night we were watching a scene where I was just like, I feel like if someone caught me watching this, I would get arrested. Like this
Yes.
feels wrong to
It
watch.
does.
It's so dark and I guess true to the context and the content of the story, but well,
Mhm. Yeah.
it's not for the faint of heart. So just saying.
It's not.
That out.
Yeah.
Charlie, what about you?
I have a lot of favorite horror movies. I grew up in the Scream era, so like I like those. Like I Know What You Did Last Summer. I mean, I guess those aren't really like horror movies, but they're like
They're horror. They're slasher, which is like a branch of horror.
I think like my favorite though. It's hard to say because I have a lot of favorites, but I really like the Grudge.
Ooh.
I used to watch those. Actually, like I saw it in theaters probably like 6 times when it first came out, and I was like a preteen, and I scared myself because I watched them so many times. So I like slept on the floor of the living room, and my mom, she liked to sleep on the couch sometimes, and I remember looking over at her one night, and her eyes just like popped open, and all I could see were like the whites of her eyes. I freaked out, and yeah, it was just
my
like,
God.
like I scared myself into like this situation where I wouldn't go upstairs for a while. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I was very often running down hallways that didn't have lights on, making sure whatever the demon didn't grab me or didn't catch me.
Right. Feel like someone's about to just yank you back down the hallway.
Mhm.
yeah, don't
Really
kidding.
will.
No.
Good to snatch me right up out of my own house.
Okay, so what's yours?
I think my favorite scary movies are it's a duology. It's the Sinister duology.
Oh,
I really
yes.
that one. There's something about that one that just it's the perfect level of stakes, and also just like these like characters that like you almost don't want to root for, but by the end of it, you're still rooting for them to like make it to the end, you know.
Mhm.
And it just does that so well, but also has this like very like I'm a sucker for like things that are based off of like urban like legends or myths and things like that, especially like Native American like legends and myths, because on my mom's side of the family is Native American Cherokee, and so like I've always been like intrigued by like those sort of stories. Like my grandma Sue, she has all kinds of stories that she would tell us when we were younger, but it's just kind of like that sort of essence of like a demon that steals children at night, and like but like it comes through like this piece of technology that we've all become so accustomed to, you know, like through screen. So it's kind of similar to like The Grudge. Is it The Grudge where the one she comes out the TV?
No, that's The Ring.
The Ring.
Yeah, that's The Ring.
Got me getting them mixed up.
Also, a good
They
movie.
look the same.
Yeah, The Ring is also the
Yeah.
7 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, I like for scary movies for me, like I can't if they aren't scaring me, like where I'm like hiding under my covers and stuff as I'm watching them, then I'm just kind of like I don't really care. So it has to be like one of those that really like gets me at my core. Like the Smile movies, have you guys seen those?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Those are so creepy that they just give me the heebie-jeebies. So like whenever I watch them, I'm like covering my face. I like movies like that.
Yeah.
Those are probably like my favorite scary movies of the most like recent era.
Yeah,
of
same.
movies. Like of the newer like vibe. Just something about like when the first Smile came out, I was like, okay, and we're back. Because there was a time where like every scary movie had to be this like super intense like thought piece or something, and I was like, no, we can just have scary just for the sake of scary, you know?
Right.
Like, and
Like
that was taking us back, and I loved it.
That's like the talk. Did you watch the Talk to Me movie? That one creepy.
I did like Talk to Me. That one was really good too.
Yeah, that was
I
good.
don't know if I've seen that.
I think it's on streaming now. I think it's on like one of those like streaming services. I don't know which ones you have, but I'm sure it's on one of them at this point.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I have them all.
Well, you need to watch it.
Can't do anything that has to do with possession. It terrifies me. I get that. I totally get that. See,
Mm-hmm.
some of the things that terrify me more in scary movies, because like in my mind, like those types of movies, like the possessions, the paranormals, like it's all like almost like fantastical in a way, like where it's like it's so far from like what reality actually like it is. I don't know, maybe for me, I don't know. I've never seen a demon. I hope I never do, but like stuff like that, it just feels fantastical. I guess because I've never experienced it. Again, pray I never do. And the things that scare me more are more like the strangers, where they walk into their house and the woman says, "Why are you doing this?" And then that killer just looks her dead in her face and says, "You were home." Like no
Right.
other reason, just mindless killing. Like that scares me because it's real. Like we see it all the time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Anyway, that's my spiel. I love scary movies. I could talk about them forever and ever. Amen. Do y'all play any scary video games?
I play video games, but I don't know if I'd consider them scary, although The Last of Us is pretty scary, like to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
It's
one
kind
is.
of scary, especially when you get like cornered.
The
Or
clickers?
yeah, the
Terrifying.
clickers. They're pretty terrifying.
Dang.
But all the other games that I play are really not that scary. I like
Mhm.
scary video games, I just don't have any.
My favorite scary video game is Dead Space. Like it's a series, but the first game is like peak Dead Space. It's fantastic. It's perfect in every way. Like it is the like my all-time favorite like scary game to play.
Mhm.
And just like I just love an Easter egg too. And like you can just tell how much the people that like made the game really cared, because I mean, if you want to spoil the game for yourself, you literally can by like, because the chapter titles all spell out the answer that you're looking for the entire game. And so just little things like that. I love little things like that. And so
Ah,
yeah.
okay. Yeah,
How about-
I don't play scary games, but I have. Like when the Resident Evil era and stuff like that, I was playing those games around that time when they first came out. But that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah. Well, we do have one question in the chat, and it's kind of in the same vein, thinking about movies and video games. But what is a book you would recommend for Halloween/fall? And if you can't really think of one, you can say maybe just like what you're reading right now or what you've read recently that you've really enjoyed. I'm gonna go grab some books because I brought some with me, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's almost like I knew this question was coming.
Right, you're prepared.
Sure.
I need a good. Let me look at my Goodreads because I feel like I've got some good ones on there.
All right, let me see.
Ooh, and while y'all are looking at that, Sierra, someone has a question for you. Are you still designing the storyline for a game?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, please elaborate.
Perfect
That sounds really
time.
cool.
Perfect time to bring that up. No, yeah, I am working on a storyline for a game. That's in the process of being, I don't make video games, so whatever part they got to do with that. But yeah, I'm making the storyline for it. I can't give too much detail about the actual game, but I could say it's like a horror survivalist type game, which is why I feel like I'm perfect for writing this storyline. But yeah, it's a lot different than writing a book or any type of story, because with video games, it's not linear. There's so many different ways that like you got to make so many different small stories within the story, within like if they
to keep the
do
person going where you
XYZ,
want them to
right?
go.
Yeah,
Much.
if they do XYZ, then this has to happen. Like
Are you
so
coding
much
this too, like yourself, or do you have someone else like coding it?
Absolutely not. So if someone else is coding it, it's their game.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just making the storyline for it so that it's more, yeah.
That's so cool. One of my good friends from high school, his name's Nick, and he got me into he would always do what are those things called? It's like where you try to like design a game within a certain amount of time. I think it's like they give you a week to design a game, and like it's like entering a contest, like a short story contest, but for like video games.
Okay.
And like people, like if you win, you can get like prize money to like produce it and actually make it like a sellable like game or whatever. but he does a lot of those, and he taught me some stuff with like coding, and I ended up making a little game. It was like one summer in college about a corgi that was collecting little bones that's the goblin had stolen, and like basically his little bag. Like, I mean, I made the little characters too, the little 8-bit characters, like designed them in like paint and stuff. It was fun. We spent like a whole summer working on it, and it ended up being the most like basic side scroller little jump platform game that you've ever did see. But we had fun. But that's all the experience I have with with the video game side of things.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I've seen, but I could not code for games. Like,
Oh yeah, he was trying to explain all the things to me. It was another language. I didn't understand. I was like, yeah, I got it. Like I didn't. But back to this question.
right? Okay.
The two books that I am currently, well, I'm only reading one of them currently. I haven't started the second one, but I brought it with me just in case. But this one is more, I guess, not necessarily Halloween, but it's a fun, like, spooky read that I'm reading right now, and it's called Dead of Summer by Ryan LaSala. And basically, it is about this boy named Ollie who is riding into this island called Anchor's Mercy. And he is riding in with his mother, but like his mother was treated for like leukemia, but she survived it. But whenever like she, beat her leukemia, she started asking her son to like call her by her name, and like said that they don't want the mother-son friend like relationship. They want to be more like best friends. And like he said, like it changed her basically. Well, the book opens with them going back to this Anchor's Mercy Island where allegedly people just, when they go there, they get sick. And there is now some like it's full of like these like 28 days later, like interview transcripts and stuff like that. But like as you read it, you're learning about this like alien creature that comes out of the ocean and takes over someone's mind, and they become weepers, where like gel is like pouring from, like they drown from the inside out, and this like oil slick mixed with water looking gel is like pouring down their face. But the thing is, though, they're smiling really big.
Oh my god! Wait, is this based off of something? Is this based off of a movie? I feel like I have seen. Hold on, let me see. What's it called?
The Dead of Summer.
The Dead of Summer. That sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it like just came out like recently. But I've been following the author on TikTok. That one's a fun read. And then if you want one that's like Halloween to the core, A Dark and Secret Magic by Wallace Kinney here on YouTube. I mean, that's about as Halloween vibes as it gets right there, my friend.
I love that cover.
Right? I mean, just absolutely stunning. And it's like foiled and all shiny and stuff. And then the inside also foiled.
Nice.
I mean,
yes.
Beautiful. It's about as Halloween as it gets. So that's my recommendation. Either of you have a book you recommend?
I feel like mine are just kind of like basic, but there's a book that I really liked. I read it a couple of years ago. It's called The Moonflower Murders. It's basically just like it's just a like murder mystery, but it's, I don't know. I just really liked it. And it's, I don't want to read like the whole description, but it's just interesting how all of the characters like come together at this hotel. Like it's based out of sort of like a hotel. It's like old fashioned, so it gives me like fall vibes.
Okay.
And then the other one that I would recommend is The Lost Apothecary.
That one sounds very like witchy fall vibes. Sure.
It is definitely witchy fall vibes. That one is about this girl who is on a trip to London after she finds out, or like I think something with her boyfriend. They're like having a fight, or maybe she's like thinking about breaking up with him or something. And she goes to London and she finds this like little jar that looks like an old poison bottle. and she's trying to figure out where it came from, and then it flashes back to the time that it came from and like the storyline of the jar. And it's
Oh.
really cute.
Oh, that's so fun. Also, I left this up so I wouldn't forget to comment. But clowns in a cornfield sounds crazy, and I low key really want to read that. Like,
Oh my god.
that sounds so scary. That sounds like my worst nightmare.
Clowns.
I'm terrified of clowns. I don't do well with them. And so, if they're in a cornfield, 10 times worse. 10 times worse. But also, we had Victoria say Tiffany D. Jackson books. I don't know.
Tiffany D.
I didn't
Jackson.
do anything but them.
Tiffany. Let's see.
Tiffany Jackson.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh yeah, these books look scary.
Oh yeah, she wrote White Smoke. Yeah, she got some good books.
Okay. Okay, well then check out Miss Tiffany Jackson, everybody. Give her books some love. Some of these look good.
All right.
All right, friends. We did have a few more friends join. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Dream and Truth, and Felicity. So happy to have you here with us today. But I do think the vibes are telling me that oh wait, yeah, that's exactly what I expected it to be. Super campy slasher vibes, like in a cornfield with clowns. It's almost like yeah, so campy. It's like almost not scary anymore, and you're just having a good time. That's what I was imagining the vibes of that book to be.
So then that phase where all the clowns, people were dressing up as clowns and
Oh, and people were like seeing them like just like off in the distance. Yeah, no, I didn't.
You stayed inside
at night. I just did. And I was like, I ain't finna get snatched up by a clown. But then again, like, who's gonna pick me up? You know, like I'm 6'3", 250. Ain't nobody finna carry me nowhere. Unless they maybe got like a little squad of clowns.
Right.
Do a team lift.
They come in squads.
Do they?
Yep, and they're little cars.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, all the clowns in one car. Man, what a time to be alive. And if anyone's joining the stream just now, welcome to the chat. Bought a signed personalized copy of White Smoke when I shipped my books home from college. Oh no, got lost in the mail. I would also still be bitter about it because that's horrible. I'm so sorry that happened. Same, literally same. And not the killer clowns. That's so funny. Okay, friends, I think we've yapped long enough. Let's just jump into a little sprint. We're going to do a little 40, a nice little easy 40.
Okay.
And yeah, so whatever you're doing tonight on stream, whether you're writing, reading, doing whatever productive thing you're doing, best of luck to you, and we'll see you in 40 minutes. That was. Oh, got an echo. There we go. Okay. Anyways, that was the first sprint. How did y'all do?
I did 353 words.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm writing the catalyst.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is like a really intense scene. Really, really intense. So I'm just trying to like make it through.
Right. Okay. No, I'm about the same. I had a good little sprint, I'd say. Some dialogue, some action. I got about. Let me see what I got first and foremost. I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh my God! I just noticed you have my book propped up in the background.
I am so dead. I was gonna say, y'all want a good fall read right here? Okay, look.
Hey. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
I just saw it. And I was like, wait, I know that cover.
Yes, familiar. Yeah, I got a good. Hold on, let me subtract. Hold on now, I'm coming now.
It's all right. Take your time.
Ooh, okay, I got a good 455.
Hey, very
Nice.
nice. I only managed about 200 words, but I did figure out all the characters that I want to see. I'm not going to hold it still for too long, so you can't really see all that, but because there are some spoilers on it. But there's going to be 20 total passengers, and I know who they like the important ones. There are some that will just be there because just to die. That's their purpose. Is just to keep the stakes alive. Make so we've got to show some people actually dying to these lethal stakes, because if no one's actually dying, then are the stakes actually lethal?
Right.
So I literally on here it says 8 randos, and so I'm like, good. Those are going to be my 8 people that I'll just kind of come up with on the spot, and once I know who they are, once I discover them in the scene or whatever, I'll write them down. But I don't think those 8 randos will need to they won't need to be seen in this scene that I'm writing. It's just the important ones that are going to be seen, and it's such an easy way to like I was able to figure out how to show them all. It's gonna be so fun. So I'm so excited. But I figured that out and got about 200 words. I'm literally like 100 words away from 10K. Like, I'm so close. I'm gonna get it in the next sprint. I'm gonna get it. But would either of you be open to maybe sharing a line? You don't have to if you don't want to, but
Dang, not the line.
I can give you a minute to look. I'll talk to chat while you two kind of look, and then if you afterwards, if you're looking through and you're like, there's nothing I really want to share or can share, then we ain't got to share. But let's catch up on the chat. JK Lambo joined. Hi, JK. I said hello to you in the actual chat, but you are writing a scene for chapter 4. Love that. Is this your bakery enemies to like lovers romance situation? It's like pumpkin spice and I'm blanking on the title, but that's so exciting. Before revising chapter 18 and 30, so you're kind of dabbling in. I don't know how many chapters your book has, but you're kind of dabbling in all 3 acts at once. You got chapter 4. Chapter 18 in the middle, and then chapter 30, maybe towards the end. I don't know how many chapters you got, but that's so interesting. We had Christina join. Hello. No writing for me this sprint, but happy to be here anyways. Well, we're happy that you're here, Christina. So thank you for being here. Not me coming back to a project and getting to a point where a secondary character is in a scene and I forgot his name to be H. I don't know if he has even had one. So now he is just Mr. Trigonometry teacher now. You know what? I get that. That's so relatable. I'm literally, as I'm like randomly, because there's so many characters that I didn't know the names of coming into this drafting period. And so literally as I'm naming characters, as soon as they hit the page, their name goes in my notes section, like to the little right of Scrivener, because I will forget. I'll be like, what was that person's name? Because I sure don't know. But I find that keeping it there kind of helps me keep track of all those little side characters that try to get away from you, try to just disappear in the middle of the book. Let's see. Is wrote about 836 words that sprint, placing you at 18,304 words, and your goal is 19,500. You're so close. Like, it's like 1,200 more words? No. Yeah, I can do math. That's 1,200 words. Free range female says 351 words for me. Not the novel I've been trying to finish for 2 years. Nope, I had to start a new work in progress. Listen, shiny new ideas, it'll get you for sure, for sure. Grey Castle got 465 words in and took the first bit to reread the chapter and started filling the blanks. And I'm trying to just power forward with what I haven't touched yet. Sending you all the good vibes. Okay, so I'm starting to see some lines in the chat. So before I pull those up, have either of you found a line that you would like to share?
I'll share a line.
All right, go ahead, Charlie.
Okay. So context first. This is the catalyst. My main character has just interrupted another character who is an antagonistic character, but not the main antagonist, from beating a child. And this is his reaction to that. Even in the dim moonlight, his face is red. He's wearing an expression I've never seen before, almost like shock. It isn't long before it twists into the more familiar contortion of features I've come to know as rage. Yeah. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I need a refresher for this one. So which project is this one?
Oh, this is Project Reaper.
Oh, okay.
It's her new project.
Yeah, my new project.
Yeah, I've been waiting for the Project Daydream to finish and come out.
You'll be waiting a little bit, I think, for that one. But
Are you letting that like marinate right now, like on the back burner as you go into this new project? Like, do you plan on returning to it, or are you just kind of like shelving it? And if I come back to it, I'll come back to it.
Well, I do have the physical copy of Project Daydream
With the cover that you made?
with the cover that I made.
Oh, can we see it, or do you not want to show it?
Yeah, you want to see it? I'll show you.
Yes.
Do we want to see it? Are you kidding me? Yes, we want to see it.
We want to read it.
So I am going to be doing some like revision vlogs and stuff like that. But I just want to kind of like get into the headspace of Project Reaper, like fully like get into the vibe, because it's very different from Project Daydream, just like completely different vibes. This Project Daydream is definitely more like a light-hearted than Project Reaper. So this is
put it up close to the class. Hold on, I'm gonna make you big. Hold on.
Okay.
Boop.
On both screens.
What happens in our dreams?
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the title. I was just like, whatever, this works.
I've already seen this because I've seen this, but it kind of gives me like the 90s like Fright Nights, like Goosebumps, very Goosebumpsy font in my.
I wanted it to be a little psychedelic.
Yeah. You achieved that. I love the colors, like the pinks and the blues and the against the very like dark background.
Yeah, but I'm not very good at making like I try, like I was telling you, Cody, like I tried to make this cover like 400,000 times and everything's trash. I was like, it is just like so horrible. And then I tried working with a cover designer and that just didn't work out. So I was like, okay, let me just like do my best. And so I
think you did great.
No, that I like it. And it gives me like the feel for the dream too. I think that's like with the psychedelic type of font that you use there.
Yeah. And it's like, you can't really see it here, but like if you look really closely, you can sort of see like, because it's futuristic, so a lot, and it's sci-fi, so a lot of it has to do with like their technology. So it's got some like,
oh, I see what you're saying.
Technical thingies.
I can see it,
but
I love
like those little things like in chips.
Yeah, like microchip sort of. But yeah, this is the. Look how thick.
Are you gonna like use that as to like annotate for like revisions later, or are you just kind of printed it to have like a trophy that you finished the book.
I'll definitely be annotating it. Yeah, for sure.
Slay. I did that for the first time like on paper with project terms and conditions.
Mhm.
It was so just I don't know. It was something about it that just well, I guess maybe I just wasn't staring at a screen, but I just enjoyed editing on paper and by hand more than I did like on screen, like in the document. I don't know, something about using that pen and just like writing yourself little notes all over and then getting to go through and like see all the things that you liked and didn't like and want to change and all that stuff. So fun. So wishing you all the best. Do you have a timeline when you want to do that, or do you just kind of following the vibes whenever
I'm just following the vibes, you guys. Like I just like I really want to. I think I want to get really deep into Project Reaper before I actually start doing this. But I might work on this lightly. I think in my last vlog I mentioned how this is going to be more of a side quest, and Project Reaper is going to be more of a main quest.
Main mission
now, yeah, because I'm definitely more invested in Project Reaper, and I like the idea, but I want to be a fantasy writer, not a sci-fi writer too. So that probably makes more sense for me.
Chat is liking the cover. They said, love that. I mean, Sierra, did you ever share your line?
No, she deflected back to my project.
First of all, I really wanted to know. Okay, but
I'm just messing with you.
Oh my god! Like, all right, let me see. I'm just gonna give you something simple.
Yeah.
No context. I'm just gonna throw it out there. See how you feel. All right, this is dialogue. That's the only context I'm gonna give you, obviously. All right, here we go. Makes you okay. Let me say it different. Makes you wonder why the birds aren't out singing. Not even a morning dove. Doesn't that make you wonder why on such a jubilant day are no birds singing? That's what we got.
Such a jubilant day, no birds are singing.
Nice.
Love that.
The vibe.
We love a jubilant day where the birds don't sing.
No, we don't love
but
it.
Also, just like that gives the vibe like something's wrong. We just don't know what it is yet, and I love that feeling.
Like when the birds are not singing, something's definitely wrong because those guys be annoying as heck sometimes.
Right. And that actually is going to be like a little Easter egg for something.
Ooh,
okay, Easter egg.
Easter
we love
egg.
to see it. And of course, I can't ask you to share a line and I not share a line. So I am going to read to you a line that I wrote during my writing session earlier. It's the very last chunk of paragraph of chapter 5. I say paragraph, it's like 2 sentences. But anyway, this is how chapter 5 ends with no context. If these beasts are connected to the disappearing islands, then it's only a matter of time before they are on our shores, tearing our island to shreds, our screams bubbling to the surface as we sink to our glittering graves.
Okay, glittering graves.
Yeah, because in my world, the ocean shines in the sun like a crystal would, because it's very crystal magic, and so it's glittering waters, and but it's also the thing that's keeping everyone on their islands because they're filled with lethal sea life. And the ones I refer to in the story are the razor fangs that basically tear through skin and bone in no time at all. But also not only that, they can't leave because they also sink ships. They can gnaw through the wood of the ship and chew holes into it and they sink. So it's something that's so beautiful on the surface, but if you even go in the water for less than a minute, you're dead. So
oh my god, you know what that reminds me of? It's giving me the visions of and I might be wrong, this might be the wrong movie, but the series of unfortunate events, that part where they're I think when the sun goes down or something like that, and they're in the water, and then the little crazy ass piranha come and they eat.
I know what you're talking about.
Leeches.
You know what I'm no, not the leeches. It's the piranha. Or am I wrong?
Events when they're on the little rowboat and they jump out of the water or whatever.
Is it the leeches?
Yeah, because you're not supposed to eat before you go in the water because the leeches will get you.
Oh my god, I was close.
Yeah.
Leeches. All right,
Mhm.
leeches. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Is that the type of?
I mean,
vibe?
it's the kind of vibe. In my mind, they're like a piranha, just like make it magical, you know?
Okay.
So like it's of the piranha of this world, but they're razor fangs, like, and all that stuff. So, but yeah.
I love
So
it.
it's like I keep playing off the imagery of how like something that looks so beautiful on the surface, but is deadly. Like you can't actually touch it or go anywhere near it because the second you do, your life's pretty much over.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun to play with all of this fun. I'm being okay. I've talked about this a lot, but my words, like my actual like prose that I'm writing,
Mhm.
has been coming a lot slower. But that is because I'm being like more choosy with my words in this story because I want this first draft. I know it's going to be a hot mess express. That's given, but I want it to be as close to sounding like a book, even if some of the scenes and stuff don't actually get used or whatever. But I want it to like still like have that sound and really keep that voice strong throughout the first draft. So I already have it like established and I can only just strengthen it with revisions. So that's the words are coming slower, but progress is still being made. Now, before I yap any further, let me do a couple of chats lines, and then we'll jump into our last sprint of the evening. So first up, we got Is. Few lines. You look like a mess, soldier, she replies as she pins me down with a knife at my neck, ready to penetrate my skin. Oh, it's a three-parter. Hold on. Did I click them out of order?
Ooh, I think.
Lies beneath the deadly material. My heart races faster than I could come up with the words. You should see how disheveled you look. I laugh a bit, gasping, when the blade almost cuts through the skin. I mean, I always knew you would lead to my undoing, princess. Tell me I'm still enough for you to keep around. I joke as a hint of pink attaches itself to her cheek. Ooh, we love a three-parter. I was like, oh, I gotta find the next part, next line. Let's see. Don't feel bad, free range female, because listen, the words are also coming slow for me, and so maybe you just needed to hear what I'm needing to hear. It's not about pace; it's about progress. Okay. Even if you like write 10 words in an hour, that's 10 more words than you had an hour ago. Okay.
Mhm.
So you know what? You're doing just fine. You're doing great. You showed up today, and that is enough. Let me see. Looking for more lines. I saw people talking about Stephanie Meyer because Alyssa is writing a vampire story right now, which is so fun. We love a vampire story. And someone, oh yeah, there it is. Working on my own vampire novel inspired by Stephanie Myers. Okay, really quick while I'm still going through the chat, do either of you have anything like Sierra, you mentioned an Easter egg. Like, do you have anything from something like something that you like that's inspired something in the story that you're currently writing now? And I'll go first to give you all a minute to think about it. But one thing, and not in this book, but in the one that I is in revisions right now, Project Terms and Conditions. There's a scene. I'm not going to say which scene because that'll be a spoiler for the book. But there is a scene in the Sinister movies that inspired a scene in Project Terms and Conditions. So if you've seen those movies and you one day read the book, I'm tempted to see like if anyone can like figure out what scene I'm talking about. So just a little, if you were here, remember this for like a year from now to see if you can find the Easter egg from Sinister in my second book.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, planning to have 30 chapters. So I was right. You were literally in Act 1, 2, and 3. Project Sugar and Spice. I knew that. I don't know why I was thinking Pumpkin Spice. Isn't that a book? The Pumpkin Spice Cafe or something or other?
I don't know.
But I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it's called Pumpkin Spice Cafe.
I'm so dead.
There's like a cinnamon bun one too. It's like a collection of stories. They're like cozy.
Yeah, it's like literature and latte something, I think. Am I wrong? I could be wrong about that. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Look up Pumpkin Spice Cafe.
Pumpkin Spice book. Just type that in and see what comes up.
A pumpkin spice.
I'm so serious.
Oh
Right.
my gosh, because there literally is a book called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe.
See
Is
what
it
I
really?
I'm
said?
so
Yes.
yes. It's the season to fall in love.
Yeah, it's like little cozy romances. There's also like a cinnamon bun
The
something.
Cinnamon Bun Bookstore.
See,
The
I
Strawberry
told
Patch
you.
Pancake Place. Pancake House. There's so many of them.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I'm
this
pretty sure it's about like a bunch of friends who like get together and like open their own cozy businesses that are all like connected to each other.
I'm
So
so
like
dead.
one has a bookstore, one has a cafe, one has like a I guess a breakfast place, like you said. But
Well, I definitely thought you were talking about something else.
oh no.
Oh my
Oh, there you go.
god.
The Dream Harbor series.
That's crazy.
I thought you were talking about Legends and Lattes.
Oh no, I know about Legends and Lattes. I love that book. I haven't read the sequels yet, but I really enjoyed the first one. Very cozy vibes. Okay. I only saw one more line from Iz, so I'm gonna just read this one. And apparently these are better in their opinion. So here we go. Oh gods, how could such a woman be so beautiful when she's so close to killing me, when she's close to destroying me? Maybe I'm being dramatic, but she was my own light. She powered the said light that barely disintegrates my dark, cold, covered heart. If only I could save her. Oh, that's sad. I hope they saved them. But also, like, beautiful writing. We love to see it.
We do.
Okay, I'm setting up my timer. If you're wondering why I look like Edna Mode right now up on this camera, why do you want? Focus timer. We're gonna do a cute little 35 because we did do a little bit over yapping, and I am not trying to keep anybody too long. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did I do that right? I did. Don't even worry about it. I'm a professional. Okay, here we go. The timer has been put up, which means it is time for us to write. We are streaming or sprinting for 35 minutes. Best of luck to everyone, and we'll see you on the other side. All right. That is the end of the second sprint. How did you do?
I did good. I got like 600 words.
Hey, so like that's like double what you got in the last one. That's awesome.
Yeah. I did good too. I didn't even want to stop. I was like,
Yeah, I know. That one, the timer definitely like flew by.
it did.
But I may or may not have broken 10K. So, mission accomplished.
Good job.
I'm currently at 10,024 words. I did my little daily journal entry during that sprint as well.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm feeling great about it. I'm at the scene now. I'm like right in the middle of the commanders like big announcement to the island. Like they get all gathered in this like town square, and it's like crowded, and everyone is like just looking at this leader who is standing in front of them like, I don't know what the heck's going on, but I have to somehow make these people not freak out. And so it's an interesting scene. So I'll get to pick that up when I start my writing session tomorrow. So that'll be a little fun scene to jump back into, a little bit of chaos.
Mhm.
You know? We love to see it. Let's see. Chat didn't get any writing done this sprint, but did some edits for a YouTube account. Okay. Is Biz Writes. That's so cute. I love that. Gonna break the novel in 2 parts. Oh, here we go. Love the 4th book in the Twilight series better, so I'm rewriting that one first since I have some ideas for that story. Then I will do the other stories of the series. How fun! So you're doing basically like a rewrite, like a fan fiction rewrite of the Twilight series, or is this like an original story just inspired by Twilight? I'm curious. 649 words for me. Blew past my 500 word goal. Christina, you are killing it. Felicity got 559 words, finally joining the 90-day challenge after a long slump. Hey, you're still in the game. You're still in this thing, and we're so happy that you decided to join in, and we're so glad that your long slump has ended. We're so happy to have you. All right. Hello. Oh, Marcus here. So really quick, while I say hello to him, can the both of you let the lovely chat know where they can find you on the internet once the stream ends? Take it away.
All right. Okay, you can find me on YouTube here. Writing with Sierra. Yep. I'm pretty much only on YouTube, nothing special or spectacular over here. And that's all.
And I'm Charlie. You can find me here on the YouTubes at Charlie Ray Writes or on Instagram at charlie.ray.writes. And yeah.
Love it. And you're here, you're on my channel. So the next stream is going to be Saturday at 10 a.m. Central. I am going to be streaming, and let me see if I can name this off the top of my head. I think it is Alyssa, CK, and Meredith E. Phillips, ? But if you really want to confirm it, the thumbnail is already posted on my channel. Make sure you go hit notify so you know as soon as I go live, and that way you can come and spend 2 hours with whoever lovely guests I have joining the channel, like the ones tonight. So thank you two so much for taking time out of your day to be here, to hang out on the channel, get some writing done, and just follow the vibes. It was such a good vibe. I loved it. So
It was fun.
yes, so thank y'all so much for being here. Chat, if you were here writing with us, you are the real MVPs of the evening. We appreciate you spending your evening with us. We know you have a lot of options, a lot of things you could have done this evening, but we're so glad that you spent it with us. With that said, we will be back at it again on Saturday.